What's up, Tex MTB? Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 bikes for under $2,500. This is a happy median in bikes. It's not too expensive, but not too cheap, so you'll still be getting a good bike that's worth the value.
So for the first bike, I chose a Diamondback Release 1. Coming in just under $2,500, this is an affordable trail-worthy machine. The frame is aluminum and it has 130 millimeters of travel, and paired with the RockShox Monarch, it makes a plush ride. Up front, the bike has 150 millimeters of travel with the SR Suntour Ion. The air-sprung fork has an adjustable rebound and pressure, allowing for a plush ride no matter your size. This bike has 27.5 wheels, which makes it more agile. And another thing about this bike is it has really wide bars, which are 780 millimeters wide. This has plenty of room to be adjusted and cut, so it could fit pretty much any rider. So the one drawback of this bike is the drivetrain. It has a 1x10 Shimano Dior, which 1x10s are just kind of outdated and old technology. So overall, this bike is a pretty solid bike. I would recommend it. So on to the next bike.
For the next bike on this list, we have a 2019 Specialized Stunt Jumper ST, only coming in at $1,700 on the Specialized website. This bike features an aluminum alloy frame with modern trail geometry. Up front, it features a RockShox Recon RL fork with 130 millimeters of travel, paired with an X-Fusion metric rear shock with 120 millimeters of travel. Both of these make for a comfortable trail bike, but still very capable of hitting jumps and drops. When it comes to the drivetrain, this bike packs some heat for the price. It comes with a Shimano SLX 1x11 speed drivetrain, which is perfect straight out of the box. Overall, this bike is great for anyone looking to ride some rough trails. The only thing I would change on this bike would be to add a dropper seat post, but considering this bike falls well below the price limit for this video, that could easily be added after. So overall, this is a great bike for anyone looking for something that can do anything, whether you want to ride easy trails or hit jumps. Also, this bike has 27 nearly 5-star reviews on wheelworld.com, so it's definitely a well-known and trusted bike.
So next up, we have the Fili X5. This looks like a great bike for the $2,000 price point. Looks like it has a decent cassette, but it's only 1x10. When buying a bike for the $2,000 price point, you can't really expect the best. Has a race face, cranks and chainring, has rear through axle, and RockShox front and rear suspension. This bike also comes in a purple fade color, which I think looks really cool. For the smaller frame sizes, it has 27.5-inch wheels, and the bigger frames have 29-inch wheels. This bike is a great trail bike that can handle hard trails and jumps. It has a 140mm fork and 130mm rear travel. This bike also has a dropper post already on it, which is very nice to have. I really recommend this bike.
Next up, we got the 2020 Giant Trance 3. This bike is quite the package, coming in at $2,100. You're getting a lot of bike for the price, and it has a 150mm travel RockShox fork. Out back, we got a 140mm RockShox Deluxe shock, so it can handle pretty much anything you want to throw at it. It comes with 2.4 tires, giving the bike great contact with the trail. These knobby tires may not be the best for cross-country style riding, but it does make the bike feel really connected to the trail. So overall, this bike's really good, and the biggest downside that I've seen with it so far is the really low-end 1x12 drivetrain. These 1x12s are great, but the cheaper ones use cheaper materials, which overall just makes them more prone to damage. So if you crash, it can cause the bike to shift all jank and just act up. So I'd really rather see a higher end 1x11 on it, but that's just my opinion. Also, if you don't like the dark green color, then keep in mind that they do have a black and blue option. But anyway, the modern frame geometry and the long travel suspension make the bike feel really good, whether you're ripping downhill or pedaling up some tough climbs. And the 27.5 wheels are boost, so it makes the bike feel really solid and it can take a lot of abuse. It also comes with a dropper post, so the bike is ready to shred no matter what kind of trails you have.
The last bike on this list is going to be the 2019 DaVinci Spartan 29 NX. This bike comes in a little pricier than the rest at $2,300, but comes with longer suspension and a better drivetrain, great for downhill riding and jumps. Up front, it's got a 170mm RockShox Yari fork, paired up with a 165mm RockShox Super Deluxe rear shock. When it comes to the drivetrain, this bike comes complete with a SRAM NX Eagle 1x12 drivetrain, which is a slight upgrade from the previous bike. This bike also includes a Trance dropper post right out of the box, so this thing is ready to get some air as soon as you are. Overall, if you're looking for a good bike to hit some larger jumps on, this is a great option for you. Alright, so that's going to wrap up today's video over the top 5 full suspension bikes under $2,500. We're going to have a link down in the description below to each of the bikes featured in this video in case any of y'all are interested in purchasing one. And if these bikes happen to not fit your needs, you can always look around on the used market such as Craigslist or Pink Bike to get a better bang for your buck. We actually have a video on some tips and tricks to what to look for when looking for a used bike, so be sure to check that out. We'll also have that down in the description below. But anyways, I hope you cowboys found this video useful, and thanks for watching.
Oh,